Good morning, guys. Hope you are doing well. So before we move on, I will just wait for little bit people to come around. Anyway, oh yo, Ali. So today is going to be trading day, I guess. We will see if there is any setup. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And before we move on, you can leave a like to help me out. So thank you. So first, what you do is go on Forex Factory and see for any major news. For example, GBP news are at 115. So we will not be trading GBP and euro on 115 because euro usually been seeing your past trades, been losing, bro. You're winning any good? Yeah, it was just few losses, that's it, nothing major. But anyway, I mean, I had some kind of losses, but that losses were just small losses, unfortunately, and that's it. But when we look at when we look at win rate, it's okay, normal, great. 57% is good. But like last week was horrible because it was something that you cannot even explain how bad it was. I mean, losing is part of this game, so you will always lose. There is no point, like, just you need to lose with risk management, not to lose like without it. If you lose without it, that means you're fucked. So for now, I will just wait for kind of sweep, and then that's good. So I will just go on my Twitter to post same thing. Oh, again, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. If not, all good. We will just wait for our setup to occur. If not, I will just keep waiting. I just want to talk about win rate because Avali said something about losing trades and win rate. It's all good. I understand some like new people when come around. I can say that win rate does not mean anything because my win rate can be right now 900 like 90% and still because if I take break evens and not placing like losses or something like that, I would just be more up. But anyway, win rate does not need to be anything because even if I'm on 57% win rate, I still made like 500% of my starting money, so basically that's a big deal. So yeah, do not look at win rates such as something that is more important because win rate does not mean shit. Just look how that guy or people are trading and see if they are realistic, showing you proof. If not, I'm not saying proof from prop firms, I'm saying proof of live accounts, etc. Okay. Oh, to be honest, I would love to see GBP USD making like something like that, something like that. Just like lower high, then lower low, taking this lower low, and then pushing more above this high low, lower high, and then getting inside of FVG. That would be great. I think this Nasdaq and US 30 will be a great continuation to downside, maybe reversal, but it needs to break this high first, and so we need to double check it. Yeah, but looking as it is, we can see that it's going somehow in downside. GBP took the Aaron low, so, and we are inside, we are not, but we could be. Oh, just delete these lines, it's just interrupting me. waiting for something to happen, I guess. The waiting game is here. I guess it is. Dun, 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 dun. Hmm. Oh my god. Today is kind of awful day outside. Basically rainy day. And I hope there will be sunlight. It is what it is. What to say? Come on, GBP, go down. Never mind, it will just go more above. Fair enough. I'm looking forward to these trades. Like if we just get down, take this low, and then break inside of this timeline, break above, I will take a trade on it. So yeah. Do not take a trade if you don't know how to trade, if you didn't learn with the risk management and everything, because then it's not good for you. You need to learn first about risk management and everything so you could trade. That was nice rejection. Lol. Avli, you asked me about some kind of live, if you can get on a live and everything, and you're free to come like every 1 hour, because inside of Discord I will be in a live, so you can all join. Basically, like I don't know why didn't you get inside of Discord, because I said so that you can come to live. You asked to come, and I said okay, but just come to Discord, because how otherwise would you come to live? Every morning I'm drinking a tea. Nothing else than tea. The reason behind is, first of all, I like first of all I had like big problems with coffee. Like coffee is bringing me some kind of, I wouldn't say stress, but like it's rushing me, it's keeping me so like so fast to think. I could not explain, like basically, yeah, it could, we could say giving me some kind of stress, because it's starting to killing me with caffeine and everything, and then I lose patience and blah blah blah. So I just transfer to tea, and it's much healthier than coffee, so that's why I'm drinking only tea every morning. After that, I'm only on the water because I'm on detox for about 3 months, 4 months, from the first month, January, to the first May. So that will be a fun challenge. No sugar, no, only black coffee if I wanted, but really I do not want it. So yeah, basically 5 months of detox. No sugar, no bread. Bread, I can only eat bread in morning, so but it needs to be like 1 to 2, for example, toast breads. So that's how much I could eat in a day, because I need like carbs and everything. So what do you like to drink in morning? Everyone, not only Sesko. I'm asking everyone. Nice. So we're continuing to go lower. Let's just keep going. So Sesko, what are you drinking? I think you're drinking mostly coffee or cappuccino. I never drink coffee. I mean, you drink cappuccino. Isn't that the same? Nice. Nice push down on GBP USD. So let's see what we will have here. Yeah, that's like the first time I drink. It was like this Sunday when you came around to me, so I mean, as they say, all there is always first time for something. So what do you think about cola zero or like drinking without sugars? I think they're more like disgusting than having a real Coca-Cola because it's too much of stupid things, for example, from plastics, from everything. Maybe not like it's not going to be a big deal if you use like Coca-Cola Zero once time, but it's too much chemicals, too much everything inside, so it's not healthy in any way. To be honest, I stopped drinking even cola or everything that was like a problem, and in 4 weeks I did take down. So from 109 kilos I took it down to 104.8 kilos, something like that right now. I didn't measure myself this week, I mean week before, so I really don't know how much am I right now, but it's definitely less than previous, because you can see fast on people when they stop drinking sugar or some kind of like bubble drinks, for example, cola, Fanta, Sprite, etc. And I stop it, and I was immediately seeing difference. I will post my difference like on my private, maybe even this one, but I don't know, IG, to show like really how easy it is to gain muscle and to lose fat. You just need to say like not to drinking cola, not to drinking anything with sugar, even Coca-Cola Zero. So you only have water, and that's it. Take water. So you have a book. It's called Power of like Habits, and there was like saying everything you do must have some kind of cue. Cue is signal that leads to you, like it leads you to do something. For example, I get cue every morning when I wake up. Okay, it's time. Right now I need to go and trade. For example, same thing with drinking tea or drinking something bad, for example, cola. So when I got a cue in my body saying me, oh, I want sugar, I want to drink cola to feel like better, I would just have bottle of water with me, and then I will just drink sip of water, and that cue was gone. So you just need to like reverse that cue in your advantage, and that's it. It's not like that hard to lose a weight. You just need to find another cue how you can stop it. So because you, for example, I was like eating, drinking everything sugar, bread, and it was like killing me. So I really did find a cue, and yeah, that really helped me. You just need to find your cue, and that's power of habit. Basically, you execute like these good habits, and you don't focus on that bad habits. But anyway, let's just wait for a sweep or for show us some kind of some kind of moment. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Do you think Coca-Cola Zero is anyway good for you, Sesko? I mean, I said that I do not like it, but maybe you do. Maybe we are not agreeing on the same thing. As after Asian says low sweep. I mean, I will say this. I'm not into gold because gold has so much volatility. But I will just look at it for you. So let's see it. So right now my dad is looking at me and thinking what I am doing here right now. Или има šta za reći? Nema ga. So anyway, when you... Čuju te, tata.
Šta onda? Ne razumiju oni to.
Da. So, anyway, let's look for you on GB, like gold. I was saying GBP USD, what about? Anyway, I mean, it's looking good. You have here opening gap. Try to look, for example, will you trade this or not? Like, just to let me know. For example, here you have opening gap, and you can see that it's pushing more and more down. So for example, I would look to get sweep and then just to go more above. That would be like perfect execution for me, because if it like it can fake a breakout and then come back to this level, so that would be like great thing to do. So wait for this sweep low and then push more above, but just stick to your strategy and see how it is on. I don't think like this strategy would be good for implementing on like I mean, there is kind of great strategies, but I really don't think my strategy is good for gold. I mean, I tried multiple times, so I really am not that great with it, but maybe there is a good strategy. Like here you can see that there is a good buy setup, but eventually it's not that. For example, here it swept market structure shift and then just pushed more up. Maybe different strategy would work better, but after this sweep, as I'm seeing, it could be wrong, because I'm not that kind of expert on gold. You could wait for basically sweep and then just go for it to close to this, like close to this opening gap, and look to push more above. And you can see we are rejecting off of this opening gap, so you can maybe look for a setup too. Anyway, let's get back to my pairs. So on L, I mean, we are turning some kind of bearish. We took here highs and just moved down. Right now, because of what's happening more and more, I can see that we are turning more bearish, because recession is going to come faster than we think. The reason behind that is USA, Canada and Mexico and China, everyone are putting some kind of tariffs for everyone, and that's just starting to become like made self recession, not like made from our perspective or our standpoint. But China and USA will go back and forth with this and placing it into recession, because you cannot see any more inflation. It's too much of inflation. I think there will be more bearish movements, and you can see that it's dropping down. So right now maybe we are going for these lows, and these lows would be taken. But yeah, I mean, looking on daily, you can see that we are full bearish, so maybe to watch for this kind of entries here on a long. I will be looking that for a long. Just a second. But as I said, sorry, I was just reading messages. As I said, for euro, right now we are here. We haven't this like this week, last week, and previous week. We had so much opening gaps. Like, how that happened? But anyway, you can see that we pushed to take this high, and then we are making higher lows, sorry, lower lows, lower high, lower low, then again lower high, and then pushing down more. So you can just see off market structure that we are pushing more and more down. Plus you see here that we managed to go like higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then here we pushed. So I will just mark it so I don't place too much of indicators. So here you can see that we pushed above. Sorry. So here you can see that we pushed above, pushed down, pushed above, taking this high that was planned to be taken, because here we see that it took here and maybe more above. So this was the only draw on liquidity, or external liquidity if you're looking for this term. And then you can see we pushed more down, closing under this low, which is basically making this market structure shift. Plus you have here next like lower high and then push more down in its break of structure. So if you look on this point of view, we are definitely bearish. But again, depends on your like strategy. Just stick to it, do not overcomplicate it, and that's it. So guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. As you guys can see, people need to ask questions. You will not learn in any other way if you don't ask questions. That's for sure. I mean, I don't know, but for example, inside my Discord community, people are sometimes hesitate to ask any questions because they think it's a stupid question. Like, no question is stupid. Like, if you don't want to learn about it, you will never learn about it if you especially don't ask stupid questions, because then I can say something to you to say, okay, you're asking stupid question, that's great, but it's great for you because you will learn to not do that stupid mistake. So it's all connected. All you can do is just ask questions, and I will be gladly answering them for you. And please guys, if you can, just leave a like to this video so we can have more likes, more people inside, so people learn more about trading. To be honest, my goal is only to make a big community so I can help a lot of people, because I hate prop firms. That's the first reason. I really do hate prop firms, but I'm okay. I mean, if you want to trade on prop firm, that's but I like real accounts, live accounts, so that's for my experience and my joy. I like to go with the live, so I would always recommend the live, because even if you do make money from prop firm, which is great, which is good, and then you come back at live account, the problem will be here. You don't have like emotions, like you didn't master your emotions from your money, because prop firms, let's be honest, if you break rules and if you trade more, if you lose account, you will just buy another one and that's it, that you're fine, you're good. But in live account, if you lose money, you will not get that money back if you don't earn it with your trading. So that's kind of on different level, and you need to master it better and faster. So that's kind of different thing than pro firms. So that's why I have people inside my Discord community. I'm always saying go with live account. That's it. So now I would just watch for NAS to break down and leave some kind of fair value gap and just continue going down. So I will just enter in sell. Same thing with US 30. Plus, I'm making content on YouTube and I'm making content on Instagram, so you guys can learn more, like tips and tricks for trading, especially tips. Like that's something that you need to learn. Again, if you have any kind of questions, do not hesitate to ask them. I will gladly answer your questions. And do not think that question is stupid question. So yeah. So I will just remove this one. So we can see volatility picking up kind of to NAS and to US 30. So I would love to see euro take Asian high and then go more down. That would like be good and help out. And yeah, just to see on 4 hours how we're standing. So if I take here, this would be my entry. And I would go to R. That's it. Like same thing here, but it will just go more down. I think NAS is much better to go for. For example, here you can aim for this fair value gap. We close under fair value gap, 4 hour fair value gap. And this would be a great entry. I mean, you can place it here, you can place it under here. I will just go on a body and aim for 2R. But I'm more interested in this one. We'll see how this candle closes. Feel free to ask any questions. I think I will enter on NAS. It's looking much better. We can see. I like when like first green and third green and just like big red one, or if you want to call it black one. It's great to see, because then I had multiple times this kind of strategy. I will just post it inside my Discord, and to say just to wait. For 2RR. So NAS 100, just wait for a close and aim for 2RR. So that's why are you bearish? So I said the reason why I'm bearish, because we are continuing to go more down and making break of structure more and more. So that's the reason why I'm bearish here. I will just go above this line. I just need to put okay, I'm inside of the trade and aiming for 2R. So just to take screenshot. So the reason, sorry, I was just placing a trade, so didn't answer your question. The reason why I'm bearish is because of this. So on timeline from 3 to 5, I'm looking for a market structure breaking a market structure. So here you can see that we are continually making break of structure and then push down, take this fair value gap, and I'm looking to push more down. So that's the reason why I placed this trade. Same thing here, but it didn't take us. I mean, I didn't place even this trade, and that's it. That's the reason why I am inside of this Nasdaq 100. It's pretty much simple strategy. All you need is follow a market, how it's moving down more and more, and you can see that here, for example. So how you know this is kind of liquidity that you can aim for. So before I move on to trade, you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, like, or even if you place it like this, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times this liquidity was trying to be taken, and you can aim for this one, or you just can aim for 2R, which is like this, and that's what I'm aiming for, just for 2R. That's enough, because this strategy is like pretty fixed, it's mechanical, and you don't need to worry about a lot of things. So you just need to worry that it's not inside some kind of like news. For example, here you can see there is no news, only at 4 p.m. or if you want to say 10 a.m. New York time. I'm just like doing continuation from a trend, seeing from market structure shift, making break of structure, etc. So I will just go to my toilet and I'll be right back. Just give me a second. Yeah, I sent the trade inside of Discord. I mean, you're inside, so you can see that it's inside of Discord. I'm back. So let's see. I just want to see a push down. That's it. But this volume is kind of in direction of bullishness. But this candle is not showing that. Anyway, let's just see. Stick to trading plan and that's it. Dun, 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 dun. GBP is looking kind of different because of like just movement is such a terrible, so I don't know, man. Yo, Matke, what's up? So yeah, let's just wait to see what we will get here into this trading. I mean, into this trade today. This is the first trade of the week, so let's see how we will do it. I mean, here is a big FVG that if we close above it, maybe it's not. No, this is another strategy that I used while I'm waiting for my first strategy. I'm using this one, so that's the reason behind it. This strategy made me like around 500, even more, last Friday. Let's just see. Yeah, so you can see there was a trade that made me 500, and there was the same trade strategy that made me 400, and there was my strategy that made me 1.4k. It was this trade, and it was a beautiful trade. The one trade that I was like happy to take, and you can see same thing here. This trade was boring because of too much how you call it, consolidation. Like here you can see too much of consolidation, and it was boring trade, the most boring trade ever. Here, what here happened? So here was 4th R, great trade. I was really liking it. Then you got this lose that happened, and it was a bad lose because I wanted to see more of these candlesticks, like red ones, to be around. Then you got this lose. That was what? Euro USD. I do not know what happened, but anyway, I mean, I know. So we here tapped in and we didn't close above, so I could just exit it, but I was too occupied doing something else, so fuck it. And this was two bad trades. For example, this one we close under, breaking of this big bullish push, and then again here we had this bad trade too. I was going from like to take from 3 minute, I think, or from order block, so it happens, it's part of the game. So US 30 would take us out, yeah, it would. So let's see if Nasdaq will too. I mean, I took only on Nasdaq, so I will just delete this one. We pushed above. That's a sad trade. How sad it is. Anyway, that was a big loss of $300. It's all good. I will just wait. If it closes above, it's good for me, because then I have my real strategy in. Just a second to take this screenshot and place it inside of Discord plus inside my Notion template. So there are possibility of this trade if we close above. So let's just see how this trade would play out. But just wait for a set. I will just wait for a setup. GBP, I would not touch GBP because of today's news. Fuck it. It happens. Just a second to place Notion template. So it was US 30. No, sorry. NAS 100. Outcome lose. RR -1. Emotions normal, chill, so it's all good. FVG and break of structure. PNL. So first loss of the week, we have minus 300 top dot 800. So link it to this one and then take this screenshot and place it inside of my Notion to have everything in checked. It's sad how you now can see that it's pushing more down. And we have here basically a trade too, but I do not think it will just get here, get to that point. So let's just wait. So for US 30, the trade will be here, but I think I will need to close this day with a loss, which is fine. It happens. Or maybe even if this goes okay, I will take from here if we close above this to make market structure shift. For example, here. To be on this exact. So we need to close above this line. So this is a sad trade, just because it took us out and now it's going down. So sad. Anyway, it's all good. The shit happens. the one thing I will never do again is, because of one loss, I will never change my strategy. Like, this was perfect strategy. I was executing same strategy that I use every day, so I'm okay with it. I'm not even mad or anything, just chill. So this is what people make different opinions, because if strategy didn't work out right now, where is the problem? Like, maybe today was not a day, but I still got the strategy looking from trading plan. I had break of structure. After break of structure, there was fair value gap. I entered this fair value gap, and that's it. For example, here, that's it. That's a great trade for me. If you think it's not, you'll be wrong, but it's on you. So yeah. Maybe one more trade and I will stop for today. But if it happens. For me, even this trade would be good. For example, like this. So we have overlapping fair value gap, so I would place like this, and I would go under this, maybe even this, but let's just stay on strict things. No. So what do you guys do when you are waiting for your trade? So this would be a perfect trade for me. But it needs to push down more to see some kind of movement down. I always place on the last low. That's my rule, only rule for stop loss, nothing else. I'll just say inside my Discord that I will be placing this trade. So let's see. So this is, I mean, when I look on other brokers, this would be like open gap. So maybe it would be good, for example, to aim for here, but let's just see how we will enter this. I'm working when I'm waiting. Yeah. Unfortunately you are, because your job is that, just to wait. So you know the real pain. So now let's just push more down. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Maybe even this trade would be great to on a long term. You think we can get diamond in lol? Diamond 1 or diamond in lol? So I can, but don't know for you. I was a diamond before 2 years ago when I stopped like doing League of Legends. Before it came like platinum, emerald, diamond, that then was diamond, but I think it was after season. But I think we can, why not? There was always possibility to do that. But the problem is, over summer, you know that I will be working a lot, so there will be no place for me to even do League of Legends to play. Let's wait for this. trade. This trade looking great, like we took these two highs and showing big momentum, but I hope we take this low, this fair value gap first, then push more above, and maybe aim even for higher, but we'll see. We will see. Don't know. Turn this trade into some kind of swing trade maybe, but let's just first see how we will do. February is usually the worst month of the year. I can say that proudly, but I never finished this month in red. So for now, let's stick to it. I think from 2019 I was not in red this month. I would finish on break even and or a little bit in profit, but never in a red. Come on, push down more. You see here this range that I said will be some kind of, not rejection, but some kind of support, and right now it's making that support. But I was hoping to get something like big wick around here and then go more above. That would be ideal, but wait for it. If we take this high first, I will just exit this trade that I was planning to take, and that's it. That's it for today. Thank you for watching and see you tomorrow. Let's see. I need to send inside of Discord so people know if it takes this high, or say to take alert. Take alert if this high will be taken first. I think we will just exit this trade, because if this high will be first taken, there is a possibility to make me some kind of, for example, market structure shift, but bearish, and that could be a lose. That's how we yesterday predict two loses. For example, it was here. So I saw here down taking these lows and then pushing more above. So I said to everyone to just get out of this trade, because we are pushing more above, but we are making market structure shift, bullish market structure shift. So yeah, and I think there was this trade that I same thing said, because of this more fair value gap I did not take this trade. Anyway, let's go to see if we are taking highs or FVG. Let's see. We will take that high. So let's just say to everyone to get out. But here we are making a great push above. Maybe we'll take this push. Anyway, everyone just get off this trade out because we did we take it? I will just see right now on MetaTrader. Yeah, we did. Because we took highs before FVG, so it could reverse on us and make us lose money. So here I have another trade. This is breakaway gap, and we can see if it comes back to this gap, that's basically lose. Anyway, what I want to see here is a trade. So I will go for a low and I will aim for this high. I mean, if I see a setup, I will take it. As I always said, when I get more of my account money and everything, as I always, I will take more setups. Just because that's how I do it and that's how it's working. At least for me. If it's not working for you, you need to change something. And we have here 2.61. So around $500 here. So the reason why I place stop loss on this low is just because if we go under, that's automatically lose. The reason behind that, because we have breakaway gap, and that breakaway gap can second to take a call. So let's just see. So the reason why I took this low, because we have here a breakaway gap, and if it comes to this breakaway gap, and if it comes to this level or this gap, it's automatically lose. So that's why I will be taking this fair value gap, plus if you take here, as I said, you will have big support around. So that's the one reason why I took this trade. I mean, I did not took, I need to wait for entry. So let's wait for entry. Anyway, highs are here, so let's see 4 hour. So yeah, we are kind of rejecting off of this 4 hour. And looking at this US30, if I entered here, I would definitely go for maybe this order block, maybe this one too. So something like here. But let's just wait for this one to see what will happen. I think we will need to close this one and tap mine, but let's just see and not take some kind of expectation up front. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I would gladly answer them. Sorry. I will gladly answer them for you. We have 2 hours till this body candle closes. I really don't like this push, but let's just watch it. Taking this high is still a good for us. Just wait for our tap. Even if we close above first and then come back down, it will be good for me. I'm kind of sleepy. Let's see a volume. Yeah, we are okay. It did not take us in, unfortunately, but there is still 5 minutes. Sorry, 4 minutes, not 5. So euro is pushing above. This asshole of Nasdaq is pushing too. But I am not placing yet trade. It's on limit order, so still waiting. I didn't sleep very well today, so maybe that was a part of it. Come on, just push a little bit down. Nothing too much. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice, very nice. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them. As always, I'm still waiting for spreads to come down, and they're not coming, which I'm pissed as fuck. No, don't do me like that. It was just like, so close to get in. I'm not yet in this trade, so. Now it's again pushing above. Disaster. Disaster. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god, that was painful as fuck. I'm really pissed off right now. Come on, take me inside of this trade. Beautiful trade. Get down and get me inside. If you don't know what happened, I will just right now screenshot and send into Discord just to show you guys on here on live. So first of all, let's just cry. Sorry, just a second. So here it is. You wanna see? Just to open so I can zoom it. Look at this. Look at this. Look it. Oh my god. Such a disaster. I'm still not in this trade. That's sad. But it is what it is. Maybe we'll get tapped right now. You never know. Just wait. First, if it takes like next candle, if it takes highs, I will just exit this trade. That's it. But let's see US30 how it's doing. It's looking great. Come on, Nas. Take me in. Again, it did not take me in. Oh, it's killing me. This is so funny. Man, like, look at this right now. Just a second. Look at this right now. So first of all, I will just open this. So first of all, it's same thing happened right now. It was just one tick under this one and it did not take me inside because of the spreads. So first I need to wait to go more down to take me in. And it's tapping on my fair value gap. Oh my god. And right now it's pushing more above. Like, why? You can see it tapped second time, but it doesn't count because the spreads are something like 1.6, 1.7, and it's okay for me. Come on, come on, come on, just a little bit more. Push it down, push it down. Oh my god. So it needs to come around here under, like, I will just place it like this. So maybe something like that. But it's not. I mean, not such a big, but such a disaster. Like, it needs to come down like this. I think so, yeah. So here, this is, yeah, at 651. Basically, at 651, it should come. And then we should be in a trade right now. Yes, we are. Finally, for fuck's sake. It killed me. Now you can do whatever you want, even take stop loss, I don't care. Now, the one reason that I want is to break this high and again to break this high immediately. So just make break of structure and move on. And now you don't want to push above, you asshole. So now it's a waiting game. I was expecting to get to this level because of this breaker block plus FVG alignment. So that's the one reason why I was waiting for this step. that's a great support, but we will see now. It's kind of moving fast right now. So let's just see how it will plays out. I think because of the overlap, so there is a big movement inside of this trade, and I'm looking to push more above. So I think I will turn this trade into swing trade. So the reason behind that, I think I will just aim for these highs. I will just remove this. Sorry. So this high would be my priority. Because we are in 4-hour fair value gap, and you can see this clearly. There is a big rejection, but we have still 1 hour and like 2 hours. So I will just wait for that, but clearly we can go above this to take. For now it's 27, so if we get, yeah, it's pretty clear that we can go above. So maybe we'll aim for these highs. We'll see. Just to see first this movement, and then we will decide later on inside of trade. I will just say just a second to mark it for people that don't know. But first I will just need to see some kind of continuation above, so I will play by that rule. Not rule that I will be aiming and that's it. I mean, I will, but first to see movement. If I don't see some kind of movement that it's showing me to go more above, of course I will take this high or somewhere between. I mean, Asian high. I will come back, just give me a second. So it's pushing nice. Let's push more above, and that's it. I'm really singing right now because I'm bored. I mean, I can watch something on YouTube, that would be great. So we closed above. That's great for me. Great for us if you did take this trade. But again, take this trade with cautious and with your own knowledge, not just because I said so. US30 is jumping. That's great. So just wait. Be quiet. If you have any question, ask me. If not, I will just be quiet. I will just say one fun fact about trading is you saw that I had around maybe 6-7 people watching me trading, and there was a lose. It was nice lose, and it was all good. And then you saw just people like just exit immediately after one lose and thinking, oh, this is fake or something like that. I'm all good. I understand your view, but still, it's fun because people still think they need to have 100% win rate to have inside of trading, which is totally abnormal. So funny to see that. Just some kind of view that I have right now. If something needs to be said, for example, right now I'll be saying it, but for now I really don't need to like say anything because it's doing what it's doing, so that's it. We'll just watch to see what we'll be doing, and that's it. One thing that I will never do is exit a trade because it's pushing more down or something like that. I will always wait till the TP or till the stop loss. That's it for me. That's how I trade, and that's how realistically looking it needs to be traded, because maybe it will go down, but maybe it will reverse, you never know. So taking trades out before it hits anything, it's kind of stupid. Depends if you're only scalping. If you're scalping, I understand that, because movement are fast and it needs to be strict with it. But this kind of trading, you don't need to do that. Just to see, volume is here, but still, let's see. I didn't see because I was doing something. Yes, I did. I did take this trade because we close above these two highs and it's showing a pushing momentum, but still some kind of ugly momentum going down. So I will just wait to see what's happening. this should be a breakaway gap, so if we come down to this low, this means we are reversing and it will take us out. That's fine, okay for me if it take us out. Anyway, I was not taken out yet, so let's see. Be rejected from this level. To be honest, if this candle closes like down here, it's all good, but I want to see rejection from this fair value gap and to just go more above, not rejection, but just to go above this fair value gap. Then it will show me that we have some kind of pushing momentum, but right now we were close to getting stopped out, and let's just see how this will play out. This push is not looking great. I'm just watching something. I don't know why. Just give me a second. I need to adjust something. Just a second. So 63263. Somewhere like this. Yeah. I just need to adjust. I mean, it's not cutting off. Sometimes I just mute myself. So that's why maybe. I was stopped out. So guys, that's it basically for today. It's such a disaster to have two losers, but anyway, it happens. Shit happens. I'm not even mad because I was strict with my plan and nothing else I didn't worry about, so you shouldn't be too. I mean, nobody took this trade, so I'm okay with it. Just a second. Just a second to place into Notion. Today we're through two losers. It happens. We had a NAS 100, so again NAS 100. It happens. Sorry, lose. I would love to be a win. Chill. It was boring. FVG plus MSS minus, so 206.47. Okay, so let's place a trade in screenshot 3 and let's just took this, so we are at 50%. I need to increase my win rate, not gonna lie. But anyway, it will be soon, I think. A ne znam šta je koji moj kurac. Čekaj. Anyway, I will stop trading for today. It took this breakaway gap. So for today I will just stop trading and just focus more on something else, working something else different. So thank you for staying here. Unfortunately, it was 2 losses, but anyway, hope you guys had a great time still, even if it's not that great. But anyway, thank you again, and guys, have a fun, and see you tomorrow at